Hey guys, welcome to First Time Recipes. As the title says, this is going to be my first time cooking these recipes. I'm going to go into the kitchen. I'm going to cook up some orange chicken with some white rice and some almond Asian salad. I find these recipes on a website called allrecipes.com. This is not sponsored in any way. It's just a simple place to find recipes. I'll include the links in the description down below. But for now, let's go ahead and get to the kitchen. For this orange chicken recipe, we need 3 chicken breasts, butterflied and cubed, a 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 14-ounce can of chicken broth, 2 teaspoons of lemon juice, 2/3 of a cup of orange marmalade, and 1/4 teaspoon just plain old regular black pepper. For our Asian almond salad, we need a 1/2 cup of canola oil, a 1/4 cup rice vinegar, 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of Japanese marine wine, 2 tablespoons toasted sesame seeds, a 1/2 head of lettuce, about a 1/4 cup of shredded carrots. You could do more if you want, and a 1/4 cup of toasted almonds. All right, well, we're going to start cooking this meal. We're doing some orange chicken, doing some almond Asian salad. Yeah. All right, so let's start first. We're going to put some heat on this burner here for the skillet we're going to be using for the chicken. Put some vegetable oil in there. A little much. Oh well. While that's heating up, we'll kind of multitask here. We're going to try and multitask. I don't know how well that's going to work. I'm going to chop up some of our lettuce for that salad. I kind of mix and match everything. It's not going to be all in one order, but we'll get there. Just wash your 1/2 head of lettuce and cut it up. Put it in your big bowl. If I get frazzled and try and move quickly, that's kind of the point of this channel, honestly. So we're going to do our sauce for the orange chicken. We're going to make that. Got a 1/4 cup here. 1/4 cup of the all-purpose flour. 1 can of your chicken broth. Let's see here. 2/3 cup of your orange marmalade. Forgot a spoon on the other end of the kitchen I need to get it out of here with. Just scoop it into your 1/3 cup. If you want a little bit more of that orange flavor, you can scoop out the rest. That's what I'm going to do. Then a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. And looks like 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. One, 2. Gonna grab a whisk. And then we're just gonna whisk that together until it gets all nice and liquidy. No chunks. No chunks of that flour. Don't want any chunk of that marmalade just thrown around. Just got a liquid right there. Nothing special, just make sure it looks like water. We're just going to pour this into our saucepan we have right here. Looks like our chicken pan's about ready. Toss some of that chicken on there. Just like that. All nice and sizzly. Lower that heat a little bit. Yep, we're going to lower that heat. Want to leave it on there for about 7 to 8 minutes while it browns up. Turn this on, medium-low heat. I got some water on the back burner there we're going to use for some white instant rice, nothing fancy. I usually just cut off about a tablespoon of butter and throw it in there too, it helps taste. And by usually, I mean once about a month. I don't cook very often, so. My wife's the cook. I lived off of mac and cheese, chicken nuggets, and fast food before I met her. All right. Now while that stuff is going, we're going to make our dressing for that salad. Got about a ½ cup canola oil. Quarter cup of our rice vinegar. Three tablespoons of soy sauce. We'll do the toasted sesame seeds first. Two tablespoons of that. Three tablespoons of soy sauce. 1, 2, 3. Gonna do 1 tablespoon of that Japanese marine wine. And that's it for the dressing. You just take a small whisk. You could use a fork. I just use this little whisk that's meant for our mixer. It's a little thing like that. Just mix it together. I'll let that there. Come over here and turn this chicken. We're going to keep cooking that chicken until it's nice and brown, kind of stirring it off and on. Then we're going to make sure we keep stirring that sauce because it's got chunks of orange in there in that marmalade that if it gets stuck on the bottom of there without you stirring it, that can really end up damaging your pan. One thing that's funny about watching all this is whenever my wife cooks, she's the better cook, but it doesn't matter what she does. She can turn on the fan, open up a window, and she still gets the smoke alarm going. I got nothing on right now, and there's no smoke alarm. And there should be. Hopefully my smoke alarms aren't broken. All right. Looks like our chicken's getting close to done. I'm going to temp a couple of the bigger pieces. 165 and no pink in the chicken, just in case you're 100% new to cooking. I cooked in fast food for a long time, so I know how to temp frozen food. Looks like the majority of our chicken is done. Now, turn that off, and we move it into our orange sauce. And then we need to let it cook in there for about 4 minutes. That's what the recipe says. Just stir it in there like this. Get it all nice and mixed together. And we'll come over here and just finish up our salad. I'm going to toss our carrots in there. Sprinkle our carrots. And we need our almonds. About 1/4 cup. It's a little bit more than a little bit on the bag there. Then mix our dressing back up. See, I told you I had to keep coming back and doing this because it separates. Then, after we mix that back up, we're going to throw this in here, about half of it. I'll find a lid for this and just plop it on there. And we just mix her up. I don't use any fancy salad tosser things or mixers. I just throw it in there, stick a lid on it, and shake it up. Makes it a lot easier for me. I know that. All right, and then just keep a close eye on your chicken there. Oh, knocked over a camera because I decided to try and close that. And then open that up. If I can find a spoon I can use for this rice. There we go. Told you I didn't really know my way around this kitchen very well. There's our rice, all nice and fluffy. I'll plop some on there like that. You can even use that same spoon. I'm not a stickler of what goes with what. Grab some chicken and orange sauce out of there. You'll notice I'm not all about the presentation. It might look a little leaky every so often, but oh well. Throw this up together. Got some salad. Got our almonds, our carrots, and our sauce up there. And there you have it. Orange chicken with an almond Asian salad. Well guys, that was my attempt at orange chicken and that nice almond Asian salad. The boys liked it. Wife wasn't too greatly impressed, I guess. Like I said, it's my first time cooking it and she's a really big Asian food fan. So I wasn't expecting it to hit top notch, but at least it kept our bellies full. Stay tuned next week for another first time recipe. I'm Jake. Have a good week.